Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I'm the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome. Today we are going to set up one of my budget planners. This is going to be my budget planner for my home stuff. I'm going to use the peach one for my business stuff, which that one I won't show. And this one is going to be very vague because I'm not going to put the actual numbers. I'm just going to be putting the actual bill names. I will personally go back in and I will put in the numbers. I'm gonna have my S6 light over here as reference because I have a budget planner already, but it was a makeshift one really. It wasn't like this one where it's fully set up. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and pull up my finances really quick on here so we can go ahead and get started. I have not done a video like this in a good hot minute, so bear with me. Because man, I tell you, it has been, like I said, a good minute since I've done a video. I'm just gonna have my expenses over here like I said, and we're gonna go ahead and set this bad boy up. So I'm gonna tap inside, and I'm just gonna use, this is the peach one, so I'm gonna close this one out. I'll be using that one later. I'm gonna just kind of decorate my side panel over here. If you did not watch the walkthrough for this, please go check it out. I am going to be doing dashboard kits, just not right now. My biggest thing is just rebranding everything first. When I drop the new planner, that's when I plan on doing dashboard kits. So for those of you who are in love with my dashboard kits, can't get enough of them, don't worry, they're not going anywhere. They just have to be redone and completely reimagined because everything else has been reimagined. So naturally I can't use the old ones. And I'm gonna put the year that it is because, yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put the year because this is basically set up where you would use this for a full year because it's got 12 months. So mine is going to be set for June as the first month. Yeah. You guys already know I have to write with the tilt. Why am I putting June? I'm just putting home over there. That way I know, okay, this particular planner is for my home budget. Now, I didn't really think this portion through, but we're just gonna go with the flow. Let me put the month. The reason why I say I didn't think this portion through is because as you're watching this, when I'm filming this, I have not dropped the new June kit, so I don't want to leave here because I have a lot of sneak peeks, if you will, so I don't want to give those away. So I think I will just write in my days of the week, which is perfectly fine. I have been adjusting to my handwriting very much, so it's okay. I hope you guys are doing well. I have been enjoying slowing down on YouTube for a brief moment just to kind of rework my shop, my brand, my ideas, learning. Oh my goodness, it's been a learning curve like nobody's business, and it's been fun though. It has been fun. I'm one of those people, I genuinely love what I do, and I hope that it shows in my products and just how quickly we're growing. Honestly, it's quite amazing. Because I'm honestly amazed at myself that my shop's not even 2 years old yet and we've grown this much. Like, it's insane. So my goals for this month for like our household is just to keep up with a strict budget. We're gonna start with that being like the first goal. Let me actually use one of the stickers. Let me see if I can fit a label up here. Because with those labels, you can kind of warp it a little bit. You know I'm not a fan. You know I'm not a fan of warping. But I think I can kind of finesse this where it won't be bad. Because they're kind of chunky. So I think it works. Yeah, it does. Yeah, we can totally do that. And now I can write it in. So one of my other goals for our household is just focusing more on saving, which is what I just put there, because I feel like we're doing pretty okay. So I want to, for our challenge this month, my husband and I, which I will show him what I want us to do, I would like for us to put a certain set amount aside. I won't say what that amount is because everyone's, you know, financial situation is different, and I don't want to make anyone feel any type of way, and I also don't want to feel any type of way. So let's see. I'm going to, let's see, save. I'm going to put X here for now, amount weekly. Okay, and once we do it, I'll check mark that off. Now I need to number my days. How do I want to go about numbering though? Let me see. I think I can kind of like do this number here. And actually no, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some date dots. I'm gonna use the strawberries. So I want to use the little pink ones here. Yeah, let's get creative. Let's make some date dots. It's been a minute. Like I said, I miss planning with you all. I haven't had the chance to really do anything. I don't even know when, let's see. So that would be Thursday. Okay. Let's put our strawberries over on Thursday. We can make them okay-ish size. Like they don't need to be too small, but they also don't need to be too big. Because, yeah, I think that's a good size. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. Oh no. I thought I was using the lasso. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. I have to readjust to filming. And then I've been doing voiceovers so much that I've kind of lost my groove. Just a little bit. With doing like real-time planning. Like actually talking and all that stuff. So I just have to get back into my grind. Because I miss sitting and filming and talking to you guys. But I've gotten a little insecure about it. I'm not going to lie, because I'm like, you know, half the time I'll go back and I'll listen to it. And I'm like, Daisha, what are you even talking about? No, we're not even going to post this. Let's just exit this out and do this and do that. And it's like, but you guys like my chatty butt. And quite frankly, too, what I was finding that was happening when I would do these and I would try to do real-time ones is that I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't even be saying anything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Like, I'm literally not even talking. I have to remember that the camera is definitely on so I can give you guys some real-time planning. That is so stinking cute. Okay, now we got to go in and write the dates. And I think what I want to do is get this red because it's gorgeous and maybe write the days in this way. I'm probably gonna have to put it inside of the heart for it to be visual though. You guys probably won't even be able to really see it, but I can see it, and that's what matters. I'm just writing the numbers in the dots. Real tiny like. Oh man. But yeah, I've been wanting to have a good budget planner in the shop for a while. What number was that? I wrote 10. Yeah, so I just haven't gotten around to making one. And honestly, I held out on making products like this for a good minute, and I just stuck to the clear PNGs because I knew eventually I wanted to do this. But what I've done costs money. And I had to first, as you guys noticed, like I said, I cut back on some things. I got rid of my website because it was a bill that I just did not need. at that time it wasn't worth it because it was more work than it was like worth the time. And so cutting back and then just looking over different business builds and like plans and trying to figure out which would work best for me and what I was doing and my shop. And so I landed on this kind of format, and it works because now I can actually upgrade the shop more regularly and give you guys products that I've been wanting to do for a hot minute now. And so now I can make budget planners and things like that, because then I wouldn't feel like I was changing up on you guys so much. I don't want to have to rebrand and remake everything every 5 seconds. Like, that's not my goal. That's never been my goal. So it just kind of, I don't know. It was just one of those things where I had to basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I had to basically, hold on, let me make sure it's the right size. Yeah, that's a good size. I had to basically just tell myself, like, no, don't, you know, don't make anything new just yet. I had to basically stifle, that's the word I was looking for. I had to stifle some of my creative like flow for a good little minute, because I didn't want to do anything that I couldn't afford to do right away. And I think that's one thing that has helped my shop stay afloat, where I haven't had to come out of pocket like that for anything recently, because I think I'm more aware now of what I can afford, like as far as what I make, not my household, because I never want to come out of our pockets for what I'm doing. That's always been my thing, like, because this was something I wanted to do. My husband's always been supportive, but I never wanted to dig into our funds. Like, that's just never been what I wanted to do. And so yeah, that is essentially it. Like, I just didn't want to go down that route where I'm spending our money. So I need another type of color. Like, I like the strawberries, but they're not that, what am I trying to say? The variety of color is just not there. So we're gonna have to pull from something over here. So we'll get this green because I think it kind of goes with the strawberries. I'm just trying to build up my pencil case for this particular planner. That way when I come to plan in it, I don't have to try to play around with colors so much, because this is more like, you know, home related, if you will. And so now that I have that done, I can come in here and actually write the categories. So for sure, we've got bills, right? So that's an obvious. So bills, and I'm gonna put important bills for this one, because there's certain bills that are not important, that are extra, and that's what I like to call subscriptions, but they make up a good portion of our budget. The subscriptions, for sure. I'm gonna put a category in its own for the car, because it has its own bills, its own stuff. And then we'll do groceries. We will do emergencies. And then miscellaneous. So that will be that color coding. And now I'm gonna go in and actually put my bills. So I need a sticker. We know rent is on the first, so I'm gonna use the rent sticker for that, because that's just kind of a given. Ooh, it's nice and big, isn't it? I always make my stickers big, and I do that on purpose, because if you ever wanted to have the sticker be a focal point, I like that it's not pixelated. I don't like a pixelated sticker. So I try my best to like make the stickers a nice size. You just shrink them down, and sometimes it can be annoying, but I like it. Now I think we can do, where's that week? I just went past the weekly check-in one. Where is it? even though both my husband and I work for ourselves, on the 25th is where the Patreon paychecks start coming in. And so I'm gonna put this here, and underneath it I'm gonna put Patreon. Oh wait, I'm lying. Oh, this is not my work. This isn't work. This is, so that's why I wanted to have a separate planner. Okay. But there it is. I was gonna say, where is this weekly check-in one? I knew I did one for it. So for our weekly check-in, I think I want Sunday to be the weekly check-in day. Just because my husband, actually it needs to be Monday. My husband's off on Mondays. That way we can check in on our expenses on Monday. It's so weird to budget on camera because I can't write in the numbers yet. It's weird. I feel like I'm just playing with stickers right now, but I am gonna go in, like I said, and put actual numbers to this because it serves no purpose if I don't actually have numbers in here. And that's gonna go on another page. That's the monthly income situation. The rest of the stuff. So shopping, I feel like we can move it to Sunday. We're gonna have to anyways because my daughter's school is gonna be on Mondays and Thursdays. So ideally we should really just be getting used to a new schedule now. That way we don't have to adjust then. That way it doesn't feel so out of pocket. Granted, she's only going 2 days out of the week, but still, I would like to have a set schedule for those kinds of things. So now we have the shopping on Sunday, and I'm gonna tell my husband, like, just kind of keep that in mind. And then I'm gonna be done paying off one of my debts on the probably the 27th. I'm gonna put it on the 28th just so I have extra money left over once I do it. So, and that's not a work debt, so that's personal, so that can be for home. And I'll go back in, like I said, I'll be going back in to actually put this stuff here. Now I'm gonna put the due dates for my bills in here, and I'm going to be using these little check mark stickers. So we'll go white first for this month. I don't feel like going back and forth, like, you know, doing multiple ones, but let me go to my finances here so I can see these dates. And like I said, I will go in and actually put the amounts on here, but just not right now. Not while I'm on here with you guys. This is why, but see, I'm excited to have more products like this separated in the shop because I can show you the different ways that I actually plan outside of just my week. I feel like I'm always planning my week and I'm never really showing you guys anything else. But with the new products, it offers up that space to do other things, which makes me excited because it gets pretty boring for even me to just plan my week all the time with you guys. I plan my week, but I'm like, I'm sure you guys want to see me do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like, after a while, it's like, okay, can you plan something else, even if it's fake? Like, can you do it? Oh my gosh. So this is the 16th. Yeah, where is 16 at? Over here. And then we have the 7th. I'll go in and write the names for these once I'm done just putting the little labels where they go. Let me see. The 1st we already did. The 13th. Where is it? Over here. I'm going to stop this and start it so I don't lose you guys. Okay. So we have the 13th, the 9th. Where's that at? The 5th. It's good too to have something like this because having a monthly view of just your home bills, like this isn't even me personally, this is just our house. Like, oh my God. And that's why I said subscriptions really do make up the bulk of our bills, because when I look at it every time, I'm like, dang, like, what are we doing here? But it's mainly subscriptions, because we have kids, they've got Noggin and all this other stuff, and yeah, I already did the 24th, right? Yeah. So the 15th, where is that at? There it is. This is why I personally need, like, I absolutely do need a budget planner, because, and then when I do my work one, I'm really gonna have fun, because that's gonna be so good, because I've been like very adamant about lowering the costs of what I'm paying. Oh my goodness, yeah. So I have been very cognizant of that. So the 28th is car insurance. And then the 4th is electricity. I wrote these all out of order too, so it feels really good to have them in order on here, because yeah. For a minute there, I forgot how to spell electricity. That's why I paused, y'all. I was like, wait, what is it again? Phone bill. It happens to the best of us, right? You know, we all have those days where we can't spell. This is car note. Comcast is the 23rd. My work budget planner is going to look so clean compared to the home one, because I purposely, like I said, I shrunk it down, and then on top of that I went ahead and like my dates are super like back to back, so once I pay like my bills for the business, it's done, and then whatever is left is what I have to budget. So it kind of really excuse me, it keeps me in control. This is Amazon Prime. Amazon takes all of the little chump change though. Amazon Music on the 9th, which I just recently changed it to the family plan for the music, because we had it where it was like the single one, and yeah, no, because every time someone was listening to it, it would like shut off the other person. So that was definitely not working, because my sister and my brother-in-law share our Amazon account. And so if he was listening to music and I decided, oh, I'm going to listen to music, he's all the way in California driving, and then all of a sudden he gets booted out of the music, and he's like, okay, what the world? So yeah, that had to change. And we have Audible on the 24th, which is me. I'm the only one who uses Audible, but I love it. I'm currently listening to another book, because the book that I was listening to, pure trash. Oh my goodness. And it tricked me, because it was good at first, and then it had to go and do that thing that everything is doing right now. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. It completely got me. This is the kids for their tablets, Kindle Unlimited. I'm gonna have to paraphrase that. And then our rental insurance is on the 11th. Did I even put a postie for the 11th? Where is the 11th at? It's over here. Oh, we have 2 bills due on the 11th? Where's... No, we sure don't. That was supposed to be the 15th. This is rental insurance, and the other thing is the 15th, so... rental insurance, and then the 15th is, let me see, what's at our front door? Because I know it's not my husband, he's out working. Let's see here. Okay. It's the neighbors. Okay, so the 15th was Kindle Unlimited. Okay, so now we have all the bills written in, and over here is where I'm going to put all of the transactions throughout the month, and then I can move them over into my transactions category to fill out the rest. So now I'm going to decide which one of these I'm going to deal with for the actual month. So I do want to do the weekly check-in thing. I know I said that that was one of the challenges I wanted to try, so we're going to go get that so that we can copy it and paste it behind our month. So we're gonna go back to June, and we're gonna go to this first one here, and we're just gonna paste it behind here. If you guys are wondering how I'm enjoying using Samsung Notes, I am still loving it. I need to do a video. One of the videos I've been wanting to do is Samsung Notes versus GoodNotes, because I thought, honestly, for the longest that Samsung Notes just did not, like, you can't compare the two. But I'm gonna have to argue with myself and say that's a lie, because yeah, a lot of apps are actually very similar to GoodNotes and actually perform sometimes, to me, better than GoodNotes. GoodNotes is a good app, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying it's like not good, but I just feel like maybe I think people put too much smoke under it, as they say these days, and it really is the Apple iOS. So if you're in love with what you're seeing, maybe try just getting an iPad, because it's the iOS that makes that app, like I said, look phenomenal. I'm not going to do the financial map this month because we're still kind of getting a grip on budgeting, and it would be an embarrassment to even do that. So we're doing the weekly check-in. I want to do, I forgot I'm in editing mode. Let me make sure I didn't write anything on that. We're going to go over to the SDSC, and I'm not doing the savings yet because that's going to be my next month goal. So I know that's not what we're doing this month, and we're not doing that either, the debt tracker or sinking funds, but I want to try cash envelope for this month. You don't have to do it all. You know, pace yourself, especially if you're new to budgeting. Pace yourself. It's okay. Like, you don't need to try to do all the different budgeting methods, because there are a bunch of them. This planner has a fair amount of them, and it's not meant for you to try to do them all, because then some of them cancel each other out. Like, it's like, okay, this is overlapping, like this is kind of pointless. So cash envelopes is one of the things, well, another one of the things. So we're just gonna pop that here. That looks so good, I love it. Okay, and last but not least, I am going to do our transactions, actually. I don't know if I said I wasn't, but I am going to do our transactions, because this will, I can move the mini transactions over to here and actually put them in a category, so that next month I can actually use like the financial map, because then I know by the month what we do average wise on each category. I know that was like a mouthful, because it was a mouthful for me to say. So and let me see here, that's this one. So we'll put paste, and this is our categories, or our transactions, excuse me. I don't know why I said categories. Can I be honest with you all about something? Oops. So this planner is extremely decorated, and the sticker sheet is extremely small. I kind of like it. Like, I kind of like having something that's already pretty, because then I can focus on what I actually need to do. And I know a lot of you all may not want to hear that because it's fun to do stickers. I mean, we have stickers, but I really, really, really like not having like a bunch. I'm tripping. I need the budget check-in situation, because how else am I supposed to figure out our expenses? All right, so that'll be the fourth category then, and that works. But yeah, I like having this already be kind of cute, because then I can actually just really just budget. That was a lot of just, right? But I can really budget and not be in here playing around, not actually doing what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so this is our paycheck budget. I really should have put this one first, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Paycheck budget. There we go. And of course, this is just the summer budget planners. I do intend to do one for fall and one for winter. So, you know, just to change up the styles, because right now what's in is the bright summery colors, and you know, we're all into that right now. But when fall comes, you're not gonna want a strawberry one. And so maybe you'll wanna switch it up. Okay, so that's that. And now we do have this year setup situation, but in order for me to actually do this the way I would want to, I would need to do this off camera because I need to put numbers in here. So with that being said, I think we are done setting up our home budget as far as I can do on camera, because like I said, a good portion of this, I need numbers. I can't just put words and stickers in here. So like I said, we're doing the keep up with a strict budget for our goal and focus on saving, or focus on getting into that idea of saving, and saving X amount weekly is how we're gonna do that. And I am gonna put the numbers in here, and then next month I think our budget goal will be just the savings function. So I'll be using the SDSC to put behind here to actually look at savings as a whole and really get in on that. My shopping trips will be over here, and I guarantee you a good majority of what's going to go over here is going to be Target and bills. We hardly ever have any real emergencies. I think the tire situation last month was kind of an emergency, but it was cool because Uber takes care of my husband's car stuff, so we didn't really have to think about that. But it would be worth kind of keeping up with all that stuff. Miscellaneous might be like hair products and stuff from like Sally's and things like that. I guess this could be beauty. Maybe miscellaneous should be beauty. I'm gonna just leave it as miscellaneous for this month. We'll see how it goes. And then for this one, like I said, we're doing the weekly check-in. So I'm gonna try this out and see how I feel about it. And I'll let you guys know, is it worth your time? For those who do weekly check-ins, let me know. Cash envelopes for sure, because we've got cash in that envelope right now and I have no idea how much exactly, so I need to actually go upstairs, bring it down, count the cash, categorize it, because it's been in there for a good month. And then the transactions, which I'll be pulling up our banking, because we have multiple banks for multiple different things, so I want to put all of them in one place so we can actually see overall what the scope of our spending looks like. And then the paycheck budget, like I said, this should have been at the beginning, but it is what it is, for us to actually work out the paycheck and see like what we're looking like funds wise. But anyways, so that is how I've set up my budget planner for the month of June. I'm gonna do the rest later, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are wanting this planner, it is going to be in the shop on the 22nd, so tomorrow. It will be in the shop, the peach one and the strawberry one. I'm going to be using both. Like I said, I will use strawberry for my home, obviously, and then peach for my work budget. And that one, I may show you guys every now and again, me planning my budget month, but it's my business and I don't really want to put my business that much out there, because certain programs that I use are some of my bills and those are trade secrets. So I don't want to give away my trade secrets. That's why that one may not be shown as much, but anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new, and I will see you all next time. Bye!